Hello and welcome to part 2 of the series Why Sleep on the Holistic Growth with me, Shikha Pandey podcast. In the previous episode, we talked about why is sleep important and what are the various functions of the body that are governed by sleep. We also talked about how sleep makes us more productive, delays aging, helps in recovery, and we also established the growing relevance of a good night's sleep in the hustle culture that we live in. Today, we are diving into the fascinating realm of how to sleep better, drawing quite a number of insights from the acclaimed book Why We Sleep by Matthew Walker, and I highly recommend that book. And I will also be sharing my personal experience when it comes to changing my relationship to sleep. The goal of today's episode is to share actionable tips to help you optimize your nightly rest for improved health, productivity, and overall well being. From establishing a consistent sleep schedule to creating a relaxing bedtime routine, we'll explore practical techniques backed by scientific research to help you achieve better sleep. Small changes to your sleep environment, lifestyle habits, and mindset can make a significant difference in the quality of your rest. Whether you struggle with falling asleep, staying asleep, or simply want to enhance your experience, this episode is packed with valuable insights to guide you on your journey to better sleep. So grab your favorite headphones, cozy up in your favorite spot, and prepare to embark on a transformative journey into the world of sleep optimization. Let's unlock the secrets to a more restful night's sleep and wake up feeling refreshed, rejuvenated, and ready to tackle the day ahead. Let's dive in. The number one thing that I want to talk about is routine. Yes, routine has a huge role to play in determining how you sleep. Ideally, it's beneficial to stick to a consistent sleep schedule every day of the week, including the weekends. This consistency helps you regulate your body's internal clock, known as the circadian rhythm, which plays a crucial role in determining when you feel sleepy and when you feel alert. When you maintain a consistent sleep schedule throughout the week, your body learns when to expect sleep and wakefulness, making it easier to fall asleep at night and wake up feeling refreshed in the morning. This consistency also helps to avoid disruptions to your circadian rhythm, which can occur when you vary your sleep schedule drastically from day to day. However, it's understandable that there are going to be situations where you may need to deviate from your regular sleep routine, such as staying up later for social events or even waking up early to go to work. In these cases, try to minimize the deviation from your usual schedule as much as possible and return to your regular bedtime and wake up time as soon as you can. So if you sleep at 10:30 p.m. every night, then on a late night, again, aim to sleep as close to 10:30 p.m. as possible. And while occasional variations are inevitable, striving for consistency in your sleep schedule as much as possible can contribute to better sleep quality and overall well-being. And we've talked about this in the last episode. Creating a relaxing bedtime routine is a huge contributing factor to falling asleep better. It acts like a cue to your mind to begin the process of unwinding. This could include activities such as reading a book or taking a warm bath, practicing deep breathing, or even yoga nidra for support. Avoid stimulating activities like scrolling through your phone or watching thrilling TV shows, as these have a major impact on quality of sleep because they keep your mind stimulated which comes in the way of you falling asleep quicker and also an uninterrupted sleep because the mind is still very, very active. This one change of having a relaxing bedtime routine that I incorporated in my life made a significant change into the relationship that I have with sleep. Because there was a time several years back that I was struggling to fall asleep, and it was quite a bit of a challenge. As a practice now, I have a warm shower and change my clothes, get into something comfortable, and once I have changed, I don't scroll on the mobile or watch TV or work on my laptop. It is like the first cue to my mind that it's officially now unwind time. Also, I dim the lights to the room and ensure that no lights are hitting my eye directly. I live in a warm city of Mumbai, so I put on the air conditioning before I get into the bed to regulate the temperature of the room. The cell phone is usually kept away. Even though I put my alarm into the cell phone, it's always nice to not have it right next to me. On days when my mind is very, very active, I practice Yoga Nidra and also sometimes would use a lavender spray on the bedding that supports sleep. But as a daily practice, I would lie in bed and practice a little bit of deep breathing, which slowly calms down the nervous system and leads towards a good night's sleep. So, for some of you, this might sound very elaborate, but the kind of work that I do, wherein I have to be connected to multiple people and listening to what they're moving through life, which are difficult things, it does take a little bit longer to kind of relax the mind and get into the zone to unwind. But you can pick and choose and adopt things that work for you from this routine that I just shared. And this is so much more supportive than, well, watching a TV for an hour and hoping that you feel so drained and tired that you go off to sleep. And this takes about 10 to 15 to 20 minutes max. Optimizing your bedroom for sleep can be a huge catalyst in ensuring a good, restful, deep sleep. Your bedroom should be a sanctuary dedicated to sleep. Keep it cool, dark, and quiet to promote restfulness. Invest in a comfortable mattress and pillows that support your preferred sleep position. Additionally, you could consider using white noise machines or earplugs to block out any kind of disruptive sounds. Now, this is so personal. Personally, I never carry my laptop to bed, like never. And so my brain relates to the bed as a place of rest and relaxation and not as a place of work. And that makes a world of a difference. And the one thing most people probably find the most challenging, and let's talk about that: limiting your screen time before bed. So tough, right? But so totally worth it. It is a must, really a must, to sleep well. The blue light emitted by smartphones, tablets, computers, and TVs can suppress the production of melatonin, a hormone that regulates sleep. Aim to power down electronic devices at least an hour before bedtime. If you must use screens, consider using blue light blocking glasses or enabling night mode settings on all your devices. But most importantly, try not to use the devices at least an hour before you go to bed, and you will see how the brain begins to calm down. It takes a little bit of effort. You could start with 10 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, and then increase to an hour if that helps. Another important aspect of sleeping well is to keep a watch on the caffeine and alcohol intake towards the later half of the day. To optimize sleep quality, it's generally recommended to avoid consuming caffeine within 6 hours of bedtime. Caffeine is a stimulant that can interfere with your ability to fall asleep and stay asleep as it blocks the action of adenosine, a neurotransmitter that promotes sleep. Again, if you are sensitive to caffeine, then you might need to avoid it even prior to the 6 hours windows. It's so important to really know how does your body react to caffeine. There is no one rule for everything, but a 6 hours window is generally the rule that we follow. As a guideline, if you typically go to bed around 10 p.m., you should avoid consuming caffeine after 4 p.m. to give your body enough time to metabolize and eliminate it from your system before your bedtime. This allows your natural sleep promoting mechanism to function properly and helps ensure a more restful night's sleep. Now, when it comes to alcohol consumption, it's generally recommended to avoid consuming alcohol within 3 to 4 hours of bedtime. While alcohol may initially make you feel drowsy and relaxed, it can disrupt your sleep patterns and lead to poorer quality later in the night. Alcohol can interfere with normal progression of sleep stages, particularly REM, which is rapid eye movement sleep, which is crucial for cognitive function, memory consolidation, and emotional regulation. As a result, consuming alcohol too close to bedtime can lead to fragmented sleep, more frequent awakenings during the night, and less restorative rest overall. One thing that really aids a good night's sleep is staying active during the day. Engaging in regular physical activity can promote better sleep by helping to regulate your body's internal clock and tire you out physically. But try to avoid vigorous exercise close to bedtime, as it can have the opposite effect and make it harder to fall asleep. And I learned it the hard way for myself. So there were times when I went for a boxing session very close to my sleeping time, thinking it will aid me and my body to kind of fall asleep quicker. But my body temperature and adrenaline was so high that I could only manage to fall asleep somewhere around the early morning hours. And these are the little things that it's better to exercise somewhere earlier in the morning or during midday or earlier in the evening rather than close to your bedtime, because it can just have a completely opposite effect. Daily stress and anxiety can really come in the way of a good night's sleep, along with your overall well-being. Stress and anxiety are common culprits of poor sleep. So, incorporating stress reduction techniques into our daily routines, such as mindfulness meditation, journaling, or progressive muscle relaxation, can be really, really beneficial. If persistent worries keep you up at night, consider seeking support from a mindfulness coach, therapist, or a counselor. But don't wait upon it. Every sleepless night is a dent on the state of your well-being. But the step before all of the above is to consciously prioritize sleep. Understand the importance of sleep. The part 1 of this episode, the series, will give you enough reasons. And from there, make sleep a priority in your life. Recognize that sleep is non-negotiable. It's a vital aspect of your health and your productivity. And then make changes in your existing lifestyle to enable a good night's sleep. Prioritizing sleep changed my entire life experience. And I'm not even exaggerating this. It has a kind of impact on your mood. Also, my turnaround time to get things done, which you can also call productivity, improved immensely. I also felt more ready to take on challenges without feeling overwhelmed. And I can really go on and on, but sleep is a non-negotiable when it comes to well-being. And if you're someone who has tried all of these and are still struggling to sleep, I urge you to take support of a doctor to diagnose the concern and work out the right intervention. You deserve the rest. Don't leave any stone unturned to make it happen for you. And you will know what difference can it make to your life. If you liked the episode and you know of someone who should be prioritizing sleep, share this with them. Let them know that you care for their well-being. And if you found this helpful, subscribe to the podcast, leave a rating. It will mean the world to me. I wish you a good night's sleep. Make it a priority. Much love to all of you, and I'm so grateful for you.